was recently asked to do a video on balance transfer credit cards because I was saying that I think if you have a credit card that has a high balance on it, you should consider doing balance transfers. Let's say if you have an 18% interest rate and you have, let's say, a maxed out credit card or a credit card that has a 50% utilization, when you make that payment, that interest is just eating up that payment and it's going to take you forever to pay the credit card off. Well, I suggest doing a balance transfer on a credit card. That way you're not paying a lot of interest and you can get it paid off soon. So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 credit cards that have really good balance transfer offers. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, I'm Tasha with the Major Change Group, where we believe small changes can create big results. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. We talk about credit, budgeting, and student loans. So on this channel, recently we've been talking about how to increase your credit score. Now, the quickest way to increase your credit score is by decreasing your credit utilization. And let's say if you have over 30%, 50%, or maybe even a maxed out credit card, your utilization is high and your credit limit is low. So I think by using this strategy, you can help, pay the credit card debt off fast because you're not going to be paying any interest. And when you make your payments, that whole payment is going to go towards paying off the debt, opposed to having those high 18, 22, or 25% interest rates. Let's say for myself, I had this one credit card. I want to say it was my Bank of America credit card. And I ended up doing a balance transfer over to the Discover It. And I want to say the Discover It at the time had a 0% interest rate. And I want to say it was maybe 14 to 18 months. So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 credit cards that you could do balance transfers on. Because did you know that the average interest rate is 18.24%? Ooh, y'all, that's pretty high. And I can say, over the years, I would say probably the last maybe 4 or 5, somewhere in there, maybe a little bit longer, I have not been paying interest on my credit card. Now, even last year, I did have some credit card debt. But see, the thing is, I was not paying any interest on the credit card because I had it on a 0% interest credit card. And I'm telling you, if you want to pay off credit card debt, I think this is going to be the quickest way for you to be able to do it because you're not going to be paying all the interest on it. The first card that I'm going to suggest is the Citi Simplicity card. This card has a 0% APR for the first 12 months on purchases, and you can get 21 months on a balance transfer of 0%, which is really good. This credit card also has a 0% annual fee, which is great. Now, the only thing about this credit card, as I was explaining earlier, is this one does have a balance transfer fee, which is either $5 or 5% of the amount of each credit card balance, which one ever is greater. So you definitely want to take a look at that. But I think this is a really good credit card for those that want to do balance transfer, or even if you don't have any credit card debt and you would like a credit card that has 0% interest for, like this one, 12 months. So definitely check this one out. We're going to stay with the Citi credit cards, and this one is going to be the Citi Rewards Plus credit card. You can get 0 APR for 15 months on balance transfers, and the balance transfer fee on this one is 3%. And I want to make sure that you know that you have to do the balance transfer within 4 months. So definitely when you are taking a look at these balance transfers that you see, is going to be 30 days, is going to be 90 days, or like this one, it has to be within the first 4 months. So definitely take a look at it. Now on this credit card, there is some rewards and you get 20,000 bonus points. I believe if you spend $1,500, and I'm not necessarily saying when you are paying down debt that you should be racking up debt. But you guys know I'm always a proponent of using your credit card like a debit card, and then it's going to really depend on what your credit limit is. So definitely take a look at some of my other videos where I'm talking about using your budget so that you can use your credit card like a debit card. I believe that this credit card is going to be a good balance transfer credit card. The next credit card is going to be the Discover It Cash Back Reward credit card. This one has a 0 annual fee on it. And this one does have some cashback rewards, but like I said, you really want to use your credit card like a debit card and pay the credit card off every month and still do a balance transfer. There is a 3% balance transfer fee up until April 10th of 2022, and it has 14 months, 0% interest. So that's why I think that this is a good credit card. After that, it has 11.99 to 22%. This next credit card is the Wells Fargo Reflect credit card, and they have a 0% APR for 18 months. And they have where you can extend it for 3 months, which will be equivalent to a 21 month of no interest on a balance transfer. And you have to do a balance transfer within 120 days. And of course, there is a 0 annual fee on this credit card, which is good. So definitely check out this credit card. Now, last but not least, y'all already know it was going to be a Navy Federal credit card. And this is the Navy Federal Platinum credit card. And right now, you can get this Platinum credit card with a 0% on balance transfer for 12 months. And then it has a 5.99 to 18%. Now, when you do a balance transfer on this credit card, you have to do it, I believe, within the first 30 days. And this credit card has a 0% annual fee. All of these credit cards have a 0% annual fee. But I think that this is a great credit card. Now, this credit card has no balance transfer fees, which is amazing. But the only thing is that I know that everybody cannot become a member. So that's why this is my 5th credit card opposed to my first. But really it would be my first because there's no balance transfer fees on this credit card. But if you are a member of Navy Federal, I know everybody always loves the flagship and the more rewards. But if you have balances on credit cards, I really think this is a slept on credit card, the Navy Federal Platinum credit card. So definitely check it out. Let me know in the comments, have you done a balance transfer before? Or are you going to consider doing a balance transfer to one of these 5 credit cards? Now, what I will say, if you're going to do a balance transfer, I really think you, 1, want to do a budget, and then 2, do your debt snowball. Because if you are going to do a balance transfer, you really want to have a plan, because you do not want to waste that time frame. Because as you see in these 5 credit cards, we had like a 14-month, a 15-month, a 21-month. So that is a really good length of time to be able to pay off the credit card. But you know, that can go by pretty fast. So we want to have a plan if we're going to decide to do a balance transfer, because we don't want to waste that time. I hope that this video has been helpful. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, turn your notification bell on so you'll be the first to be notified when new content comes out. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time. It's not a game, it's a